I'm going to need a pictograph box. I could have done this much sooner, but I kind of forgot about it. I'm gonna take a picture of her. And we're gonna show that picture to this guy. This girl. Actually, buddy, this is the girl I've had my eye on lately. She really is pretty. I mean, just seeing this pictograph reminds me of how gorgeous that girl is. But I'll never be happy with just a pictograph, never. That's it. I've made my decision. I'm going to get that girl to go out with me. It's gotta be done, buddy. I've got it. Maybe I'll invite her to join me at the cafe bar. For coffee, of course. What's her name, anyway? Do you think she's nice? Does she have a steady fellow? I made up my mind. First, I'm going to ask her out for coffee. Then, if things seem to be going right, I'm going to profess my love to her. Good luck. I wonder if I should talk to her, too. Well, we'll find out the next day, I think. Alright, let's make it nighttime. So this is going. We're going to need fire arrow. And we're going to need that to ignite the lighthouse up here. Just like that. Alright, lighthouse activated. Now that makes a treasure chest available near the bomb shop. Nice, made it. Do you see that, little man? The light in the lighthouse has been reignited. Check out the beam of light that sweeps out now, shining through the night's darkness. Seeing that brave beam fighting the gloom has made me so happy, I just feel like giving somebody a present. So here, I'm giving this to you, little man. Thank you for the piece of art. Now Windfall's going to be even more lively than before. Hooray for everything. Cool. Right, now let's go get that treasure chest. Off we go. Okay, another piece of heart. So really, lighting that lighthouse nets us 2 heart pieces. Since it's nighttime, and we're past the Forsaken Fortress event, there's this girl that'll be roaming around at night. Let's talk to her. Take off, go away. Alright. This is a sneaking mission, Snake. Gotta follow her. So I think he's pretending to be a cat. It sounds more like he's trying to be a bird, though. Oops. She heard me. Dang it. Yep, pay no attention to the weird bird. Alright, we'll wait for her to go up the ramp so she doesn't see us when she turns. Nobody here but us birds. Right, she should be making a beeline for Zunari's safe now. Yep, there she goes, trying to get rupees. Excuse me, miss. You startled me. What do you want? My heart's racing. You scared me. Wait, are you the kind of creep who goes around at night scaring people? That's just plain mean. Just who do you think you are, anyway? An ally of justice. If you say the wrong thing, by the way, she's gonna run off and you're gonna have to do this all over again. An ally of justice? I'm not a thief, I swear. I haven't stole anything. Yet. Please let me go. It was just an impulse, that's all. Just a bad idea. Does this mean you're mad at me? Could you at least listen to the circumstances in my life that led up to this moment? Sure. I was once the richest little debutante in this town. Did you know that? But one day a monstrous bird came and took me away to a terrible place called the Forsaken Fortress, where I was locked up and held captive. It was awful. My father spent every last rupee in his coffers in an attempt to get me rescued. That's right, every last bit of our family fortune gone. That was when my life of poverty began. Now every day, morning to night, I'm busy working for the open-air shop, so as you can see, at least I'm trying to settle into my poor lifestyle. Doesn't that just tug at your heartstrings? That's kind of funny. That's terrible. To make matters worse, for some reason I still can't figure out, that slob Maggie, who was the poorest girl in town, suddenly got filthy rich. Maggie, of all people. It makes me so mad that I want to go do something terrible. Grrr! I understand very well. Then you'll let me go? Unfortunately, no. Because I'm honest. It's true, I know I'm quibbling over nothing, but being so poor weakens a person's very soul. But it's time I quit making excuses for myself. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, I didn't have to sink down to the level of a common thief. I will never do anything like that again. What an amazing feeling! I let out all my worries out of my heart. I actually feel refreshed. Let me at least thank you. Oh, an empty bottle. Bottles are great for carrying things. I didn't steal it. I washed up on the shore, so I picked it up. It's a tiny bottle made of crystal clear glass. It's so beautiful. I wish my soul could be that beautiful. I guess I should go. Goodbye, little ally of justice, and good luck to you. There she goes. Alright, now let's check out the auction. See if we can't get us a treasure chart. Oh, it's a Joy Pendant. I'm not wasting my rupees on a Joy Pendant. Ooh, okay, treasure chart. Okay, it's the real one. If it was fake, it would start at like 50, at like 5 rupees or something. Let's try 81. So let's go 96. Yep, so we just want to try and keep them stun locked. Alright, so 115. Okay, we got it. We got that pretty cheap. Now there is like I said, there is another treasure chart that can go on auction. It's kind of like a fake treasure chart though. You only got, well, I think in the GameCube version it was only like 5 rupees. In this version they made it like 50 to make, like, at least recoup some of the losses for it. But yeah, it's not really worth it to get it. Okay, now the question is, are they a couple now? Oh, I think they are. Let's head to the coffee shop. Yep, there they are. See, I did it! I worked up my courage and I talked to her and it was totally the right move. You know why, buddy? She likes me. She actually likes me. Everything's coming up roses for me. Life is good, buddy. Good for you. Two of us are going to start dating. Don't we make a delightful couple? I'm so happy, and that's why I want to share some of my happiness with you. Take good care of it. You're welcome. Link the matchmaker. Okay, so... let's head on over to the top of the auction house. But yeah, it's been kind of a reversal of fortunes for the poorest and richest people here in town. Because the richest guy is now the poorest, and now the poorest is now the richest. Look at him, all fancy schmancy. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar. Have we perhaps met before? Okay, let's get out my spoils bag. You don't mean my daughter, do you? Because my daughter has already been rescued from the Forsaken Fortress. Why, she even returned with a huge load of lovely, glittering, delicious treasure. Thanks to her little incident, we've become filthy rich overnight. And I mean filthy. Why, there isn't a girl in the world who is as good a child as my Maggie. May not have been able to help me, but there's no harm done. I'm sure you'll accomplish something in life someday. My daughter has blossomed into quite the little beauty. Hey, I got something for you. Skull necklaces. Eh? This is one of those skull necklaces that my daughter Maggie brought back from the Forsaken Fortress. These sell quite well at antique shops. In fact, it was thanks to these beauties that I became so filthy rich overnight. And from the looks of it, I'd say you have about 20 of these, don't you? These aren't easy to come by either. Frankly, I'm amazed you found so many. I'll be bathing in money yet again. The money bath. The only bath that gets you filthy. Filthy rich. Alright, boy, I'll give you this as a tip. I'm not thanking you or anything, I'm just feeling good. A treasure chart. I was once quite poor myself, you know. Back then I used to dream of owning a boat I could use to go off in search of treasure. And now look at my richness. Chase your dreams, little urchin. He's not a very nice person now. Right, so this is his daughter, Maggie. To think that I would survive my ordeal and return to this town, and to think that I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. But no, it's a nightmare. Without him by my side, it's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress, that sweet boy who gave me all those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island. Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, the wonderful moblin from the Forsaken Fortress. Why, Mo? I'm always writing heartfelt letters filled with my emotions, but why don't you answer me, Mo? This is bad. I've already drifted off into my own dream world. By the way, I have a request. Could you take this letter I've just finished inking and deliver it to the postbox? Okay. Really? You're such a dear. You've made Maggie so happy. It's a letter from Maggie to her sweetie. Don't read it. The secrets of a girl's heart are not to be shared only when she so desires. Okay, lady. Whatever you say. Oh, but what's kind of funny, if you break these pots down here, with the other guy, he gets mad and charges you rupees for breaking them. This guy doesn't care, though. Not that you get anything for breaking them. Alright, delivery bag, letter... Alright, let's mail it. There we go. I like the design on this signpost. He looks deranged. Now, can I just go straight in there and the postman will be there? Or do I have to wait a day? Nope, no, he's here already. That was very prompt. As expected of the Rito Post Service. Honestly, you just don't understand. Open up your ears. I'm telling you, we don't allow postmen here. Don't be ridiculous. I went through great trials and tribulations to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress and return with Mo's letter. Then please be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Just acknowledge I was here. Foolish man, now you've made me angry. I can't even look you in the face any longer. I fear I must go somewhere to cool my feathers. What an asshole. What a wretched, unruly postman. I don't know anything about any Mr. Mo in the Forsaken Fortress, yet he always comes here bringing his letters. Does this Mo think I'll let him lay a hand on my one and only daughter, Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are. They'll never reach her on my watch. Yeesh. So he went to go cool off at the coffee shop. You okay, dude? Sorry you had to witness me fly off the handle like that over at Maggie's house. I'm most embarrassed. That man just... never mind. To tell you the truth, though, I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie from a moblin named Mo, but as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't permit me to give it to her. What a stubborn, meddling old man. Refusing to accept letters from the postman? Who's heard of such nonsense? I went to great trouble to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress, and it was a most frightening ordeal, let me tell you. If I don't deliver this letter, then I'm a failure of the delivery trade. But I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I can't mope here forever. Actually, I have an idea. That old fool may not permit postmen on the premises, but surely he would allow you in, would he? Could you deliver this to Maggie? I'll do it. You're a lifesaver. It truly never hurts to ask. I'd leave this in your care. This letter has sort of a stink to it. I'm counting on you to put this in Maggie's hands. You're welcome. Alright, let's go do it. Alright, so he won't stop me from delivering the letter. Here you go. Could it be the letter from Mo that I saw in my dreams? Let me read it this instant. This is Mo. I like you, Maggie. So much that I want to eat you for dinner. Oh my. Did you hear that? Those words? It must mean... Is this his marriage proposal? It must be. At last my feelings have been conveyed to Mo. At last he understands. This is the happiest day of my life. From here on out, today will be the anniversary of true love for me and Mo. Oh, slipped my mind. I must thank you for your role in this. To commemorate my anniversary of true love, I give you this. Another piece of art. So now we've got 11. She seems a bit delusional. Hopefully she'll be okay. Hopefully. Alright, now let me check my spoils. Okay, I've got more than enough Joy Pendants to give Miss Marie at the school. So we need to give her 40 altogether for all the rewards that we can get from her. 20 for the Cabana Deed, and then another 20 for another item. Did you bring me Joy Pendants again? To think a child like you would pay such a large tribute to me. Your teacher is very impressed by your efforts, little dear. My whole body is numb with the thrill of excitement. So this is what pure joy feels like. I'll take precisely 20 of them, thank you. That will do just fine. I don't know if you know, but 20 is my lucky number. And just as I promised, I will reward you for going out and collecting all these for me. I'm going to give you a wonderfully splendid thing. Close your eyes. The Cabana Deed. It's written on yellowed parchment. It looks quite old. Dum-da-dum! You see, although I'm but a mere teacher, I own my very own cabana in a tropical oasis down south. But lately, I haven't made use of it at all, so you can have it. It's alright, dear. You can stop gaping in amazement. Now that you have this deed, that cabana is all yours. You own it! So whatever you do, don't lose this piece of paper. I'm getting on in age, and sea travel hasn't exactly agreed with me as of late. Now I can just stay here and relax as I continue to work with my children. These children. Just so you know, you'll find the place southeast of here. It's on a tiny, lonely little isle near the Triangle Islands. From now on, it's your own little bachelor pad. Good luck finding it. And don't tell anybody. Here. More for you. Giving to me as well, but I told you I was perfectly satisfied with the 20 you gave me before. But my, you are such a persistent little dear. Since you are so insistent, I will accept them happily. Fine, I have no choice but to unleash pure joy on you. Prepare for an onrush of joy the likes of which you've never imagined. Ma'am, please, at least ask me to dinner first. My goodness, when I put these together with the ones you've already brought me, they add up to a whopping 44. I'm so joyful. To receive so many mountains of these beautiful pendants, I'm quite simply brimming with joy, my dear. To thank you, I have to give you my most precious of precious belongings. I shall give you this. This item is so rare, there are sparse few others like it anywhere in the world. A treasure chart? Doesn't it fill you with joy? I found it a long time ago in that cabana that now belongs to you. But, my, why the long face? You're just swelling up with joy having done such a good deed, aren't you? You mustn't forget this feeling. Not ever. So, this reward used to be that weird mask thing in the GameCube version, that when you had it equipped, it would let you see enemies' HP values. But not so in this one. It's a treasure chart. Now, the mask has actually been moved to the very bottom of the Savage Labyrinth on the 50th floor. So, if we want it, we're going to have to do the whole thing. Kind of a weird change, if I'm honest. But whatever. Alright, so let's talk to Zunari.